I want to welcome everybody to the 2014 AIM Walleye Fishing Event here in Oconto, Wisconsin, on the shores of Lake Michigan in the Bay of Green Bay. If this year is any resemblance of what we dealt with last year, what we saw last year, there should be plenty of fish to see and big weights be brought in. Before we get underway, I want to get these anglers start coming up over here on my right-hand side and lining up in your boat orders, because we're going to bring you right here across the stage here in just a minute and find out how your day was. I want to thank a few sponsors as we get started. Right over here to my right, we have Yamaha and all of Dave Ittner's crew. Thank you, Dave, for all you do. We also have Ken Anderson with Warrior Boats. He's here, the shiny blue and silver one. I also want to thank Nitro, Worldwide Marine, Alumacraft, Amsoil, Navionics, Mercury, and Powertran, as well as Power Pole, proud sponsors of AIM. Without them, we're not here. I want to remind everybody one more important thing. Hey, we're running a live stream today, so when you come across the stage, smile big. We're broadcasting live today. Where are my anglers? Where are they at? I'm ready to start calling some names up here. They're moving slow. We need them here. To the anglers, tomorrow your pro and co pairings, they're going to be over here on the trailer to my left. So make sure you check those out. There is also contact information so you can find your partner and you know who you will be fishing with tomorrow. All right, finally, our first team. Here they are. Lynn Nicklash, Mark Komorkowitz, and their co-angler for the day is Bernard Blom. Come on up here, guys. Nick, you called me today with a question about a fish, right?
Yep, yes I did.
We're going to get that. That's all taken care of, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It was a pretty good fish too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And with the tough bite, you know, that quarter-inch can count. So.
That's right, that quarter-inch can count, because remember, this is a catch, record, release. There are no fish. You're not going to see any fish today here. Those fish are back in the lake right now. So today, 7 fish limit, and it's a good one. It's a good way to start the tournament. How about this? 7 fish going to go 43.53 pounds, a little bit over 6 pound average. Pretty nice way to start this derby.
It's a lot better than last year.
So the important question, I know you're not going to tell us how you're catching them or what you're doing or what part of the lake you're in. However, can you do it for the next 2 days?
I don't know. We'll see. If the wind blows, it might get better in some of my spots. So
you think you can go bigger than you got today?
Possibly.
They're calling for a little more wind later in the week, maybe on Saturday?
Yeah, we just shot for a limit today, and we just, you know, you can lose on day one, but you can't win on day one, so.
All right, guys, there it is, 43.53 pounds. Thanks a lot, guys. Remember, you're not seeing fish today. AIM does catch, record, release. What's important to AIM is making sure the resource is protected. So again, what you see, you're going to see pictures of these fish on the screen, but you're not going to see fish here on stage. We want to make sure that the resource is protected long term. It's such a good resource. As we just saw, 6 pound average, first boat of the day. Protect the resource for the long term. Up next, team number 2. Scroll it down. I can't see it. The team of Daniel Woodkey and his partner is Steve Meyer. Their co-angler today was Jeff Hammond. Where you at, guys? Boat number 2? Where you at? Not around. All right. They have 2 fish today. 2 fish today that went 13.13 pounds, 13.13 pounds. Up next, boat number 3. The team of Robert Blosser and Joshua Blosser. Come on up here, guys. Good Yamaha pros. How was your day on the lake?
You know, we had a great day. Anytime you can fish the bay, you got to feel pretty fortunate because this is one of the premier fisheries in the Midwest.
I would say in the planet.
You could probably go that far.
Co-angler today was Glenn Trudeau. They have a 7 fish limit Pretty good way to start the tournament. Pretty good way. 7 fish going to go 23.64 pounds. Did you have a lot of bites today?
You know, we really didn't. We dropped a few fish, but nothing that I think is really going to hurt us in the end. And we stumbled onto something a little later in the day that I think will help us out tomorrow.
What's going to help you? We got wind, cloud cover, same conditions. What's going to help you?
Yeah, I think it was more of how the fish were relating, where they were, how they were setting up, and how you needed to present your bait to get bit. So hopefully that carries through tomorrow. Getting the wind will definitely help. Being flat calm on the bay usually hurts you a little bit. So I'm thankful to get a little bit of wind. But we're looking forward to getting back out there. And real quick, I need to say hi to my daughter at home. How you doing, Addison? We'll see you in 2 days.
There it is, the team of Robert and Josh Blossler. Thank you guys for fishing with us. Up next, we have boat number 4, the team of Wayne Butts and Connor Butts, and their co-angler is Lynn Richter. Come on up here, guys. We've heard the bite's been tough a little bit on this lake right now. Come on over here and talk to me. Come on over here, Wayne. We heard it's been a little bit tough. But today, I don't see any fish brought to the scales. What was going on for you?
Obviously, we were in the wrong place all day long. I could have went and caught a bunch of smaller fish, but we kind of swung for the fence. We were looking for the bigger ones. Hit 6, 7 different spots, kept working north. And then we got in kind of no man's land where we were committed to just for big fish, and it never happened for us.
Did you have no bites all day?
We caught a couple sheephead and a catfish, and we had maybe 3 short bites.
Pretty slow overall. Are you going to make big changes for tomorrow?
I'm going to stick to the southern part of the bay tomorrow.
Take your chances with where you are. All right, well, we appreciate you guys fishing with us. Thank you so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you right back up here tomorrow. All right, boat number 5, the team of Brad Davis and David Wojak with co-angler Larry Benke. Come on up here, guys. Did they leave you?
I don't see the other two.
Did they leave you somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
They're hiding out?
Yeah.
Larry, looks like you guys had a pretty decent day, though.
Not too bad. We lost the one between 28 and 30 right at the boat, but that's the way it goes.
Tournament fishing. You had a limit of 7 fish today, 7 total fish, going to go 19.13 pounds, 19.13 pounds. Pretty good way to start this thing off. We'll see you right back here tomorrow, right?
Oh, you better believe it.
All right, thanks for fishing with us. Up next, boat number 6. These guys have had quite a week, I know that. Boat number 6, the team of Clayton Freiberger and Brian Schwartz. Come on up here, guys. Last night at the tournament meeting, these guys walked up to me and said, I don't think we can fish tomorrow. We don't have a boat. Is that right?
That's correct.
So do you want to thank anybody?
Yeah, we want to thank Jake Lapine. The guy's a real class act. He borrowed us his boat for the next 3 days. So thanks, Jake. We really appreciate it.
You know, Jake is a Yamaha pro.
That's correct. That thing ran real good today. A lot better than ours.
It's always funny when you hear a guy talk about somebody else's boat and how much they like that motor. You guys had 3 fish today, 3 fish that went 10.52 pounds. What was going on out there for you guys?
That's about as good as we've been doing pre-fishing. So, you know, the fish are, they're fat. They look like footballs out there, so it's hard to get them to eat what we're putting in. Tomorrow's another day.
Going to make any big changes?
No, I think we're going to stick to the program. You know, it's a 3-day tournament, so a lot can change in 2 days, next 2 days. So.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for fishing. We look forward to seeing you right back up here tomorrow. Up next, we have boat number 7, the team of Brett King and Lucas King with their co-angler, Jason Koshik. Brett is one of our board members here at AIM. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Looks like you had a pretty decent day.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. How about this? 7 fish limit. This is going to move you way up there, too. This is going to move you way up there. 7 fish going to go 32.66 pounds. 32.66 pounds. Going to move you up into second place right now. What was going on for you out there today?
You know, this is probably one of my top 5 worst practices I've ever had. So I was happy to go out and have these guys along. We had a great day. We caught actually 8 fish today. So
You had 8 bites all day. 7 of them came to the scales.
yeah, we were able to upgrade a fish right at the end with we had a 19 on the card and we upgraded with a 24 and a quarter.
Pretty good way to start this tournament. Any thoughts what it's going to take to win this thing after 3 days?
Well, if we can't slow Lynn down, it's going to be a bunch. But, this bay is notorious for here today, gone tomorrow. So Lynn's actually one of my very good friends. So it's neat to see. He kind of set the pace for this right out of the gate. So, it's consistency over 3 days. I think we got a little something figured out. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see you right back up here tomorrow. Good Warrior Boats pro, Brett King. All right. Up next, boat number 8. The team of Nate Carell, Brian Televenzare, with their co-angler, Brad Zaringer. Come up here, Nate. Talk to me. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. We always have fun. That was the main thing.
The guy who always says he has fun is the guy also who only has 3 fish today, right?
I think that's usually what you say because you have nothing else to say.
All right, these 3 fish, though, they're quality fish, that's for sure. 3 fish going to go 18.79 pounds. You were on the right kind of fish. Did you ever have a chance to get any more than those 3?
No, we caught the fish that we hooked. Just kind of turned off in the morning. We got all those fish before 9 o'clock, and then did a lot of running around. So had a good day. We had an awesome. Brad was an awesome co-angler, and we had a good time. So
big changes in the works for you and your game plan tomorrow?
We're gonna go and stew on that over a couple of cold ones. So that's the plan right now.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing you right back up here tomorrow. Bring that 7 fish limit for us, all right? Thanks a lot. Up next, boat number 9, the team of Tom Kimos, Andy Woods, co-angler Brian Dawn. Come on up here, Tom. Talk to me for a minute. How are you today, buddy?
Great.
I see a 7 fish limit.
Yeah, you know what? This has been kind of a challenging week for everybody, and that's one of the things that we love about this bay, though, is it is so dynamic, and it is such a cool place to fish an event like this where there's so many opportunities for swings in the standings. The main goal for us today was to go out, get a limit, and just get a good start. You know, we have 3 days to compete in this tournament, and you can't win it today, but you can certainly lose it, which is what we just wanted to make sure that we were in the game going out for tomorrow.
A good 7 fish limit. You're right about it. Good start. Going to move you up into the top 10 for sure right now. Going to go, well, since you're boat number 9, you have to be in the top 10, right? 7 fish going to go 15.69 pounds, 15.69 pounds. Did you have any bigger bites today?
We had a few that were a little suspicious, but there's so many sheepshead out there that, everybody says, I lost a giant one. Well, most of the time it's a sideswipe sheepshead that once you put a little pressure on them, they come unbuttoned. But I feel like we took advantage of the bites that we did get today, and hopefully they come a little bit faster tomorrow so we can go searching for some better kicker fish.
Good Yamaha pro. Tom Kimos, look forward to seeing you right back up here tomorrow. Up next, boat number 10, the team of Chris Utter and Mike Veith. Their co-angler today was Bob Hellman. Come on up here, guys. Come on up here and talk to me, Chris. I want to know what's going on out there. They'll make their way up. You want me to call this really quick? I'll do that really quick. We're going to do this really quick. 3 fish today, 3 fish that went 6.42 pounds. What was going on out there for you?
It was pretty slow.
Did you have a lot of bites, just smaller fish, or was it just few and far between?
We kind of swung for the fence. We got the first 3 right away this morning, and then this afternoon we decided to go and try to get some bigger fish. It just didn't work out. So, but Bob here was a great co-angler. We did that last year here, and everybody was so friendly. We decided to enter the event, so we're having a great time.
Well, we're glad that you're here. You got 2 more days of fishing. I'm sure you're going to find them in the next 2 days. I want to see you right back up here. I want 7 fish tomorrow. That's what I want you to do for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll see you right back up here tomorrow. Up next, boat number 11, Mario Nana and Ben Johnson with their co-angler, Joanne Hellman. Right now, currently leading the event with 43.53 pounds, Lynn Nick Lash, Mario, 2 fish today, 2 of the right kind of fish here. This is quality right here. This is what this bay is known for. 2 fish, 16.69 pounds, about an 8.5 pound average. Where are the rest of them?
Yeah, they're still swimming around.
Did you have the opportunity to do better?
Not today.
Bites are few and far between?
Very similar to our pre-fish. So the opportunity's there for a 55 to 60 pound bag. So.
Will we see that today? Will we see 55 pounds brought in today?
I don't think today.
But before the week's over?
If the wind holds, it will happen.
Go get me 7 tomorrow, all right? Make them all that size. We want to see them. All right. Up next, boat number 12, the team of Greg Wizerbaugh and Dennis Butts with co-angler Joe Rhodes. Come up here and talk to me, Greg.
How we doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good. I had a good day. Any day you're in the water, it's a great day. A little frustrating to see the Bay of Green Bay get shut down like this. And we got a great fishery out here. It's got the potential, like you just said. There are 60-pound bags that can come in. I don't think it's going to happen today. It's going to blow up. You can't have a fishery like this, and that's why we keep coming back and not have it take off. So things will be good. I had some great guys today in the boat. Even though it was slow, we had a lot of fun. Took care of a co-angler first thing this morning, threw a cushion on the boat, stepped on it, twisted my ankle, fell down in front of everyone. It's about size 10 right now. Fought through the pain. And
so you toughed it out is what you're saying. You toughed it out on a day of fishing.
Yeah, it wasn't that tough. Good guys helped me through it. So looking forward to tomorrow. Things are going to blow up out there, and you're going to see the catches go up.
These 2 fish today, 2 fish that go 8.79 pounds, 8.79 pounds, pretty good average. You had 1 big fish you're going to see right there on the screen. I don't know if that's the 6-pounder, but that's a good one.
That's not it. We actually caught some smaller fish, too. I mean, the bay is reproducing. We got actually a 9-inch fish out there. So, I mean, it's fertile. It's going to blow up. There we go. Hey, that's not what we're looking for. Joel? Right? All right. He was a little embarrassed, but it was his fish. So he was in line, and there you have it. Appreciate it, guys.
And we got to. Thanks for fishing with us.
Thanks for coming to O'Connell.
Be careful on that ankle. Where's my camera guy at? We need to get a picture. We need to get that camera on, or we need to get his ankle on video. Up next, boat number 13, the team of Dave Anderson and Kent Anderson. Good Warrior Boats pros. Co-angler Timon Lund. Come on up here and talk to me, David. David? Is Kent or David? Who's talking to me, Kent or David? You're David, I know.
I am, yeah. We both will probably say a few things, but it was a tough day. And, of course, this is a great fishery, and the right fish are out there, but we didn't find them today. We were able to scratch out 4. And we were glad to get them because we went to a place for some small fish with about an hour of the day left to get the 4 we got. So we were glad to get them. But hopefully tomorrow, wind's going to pick up. Things are going to happen.
So you caught your fish late in the day?
Yeah.
Did you learn something for tomorrow as well?
Well, hopefully we don't have to go look for them fish again. Hopefully we can catch them where we've been pre-fishing. And like I say, I think if the wind picks up, a guy's going to see some 40, 50 pound baskets brought in. So
4 fish today, 4 fish that are going to go 9.80 pounds, 9.80 pounds. Bring me back a limit tomorrow.
Tomorrow we do it.
All right, very good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks, Kent.
And just want to let everyone know tomorrow from 9 to 2, Warrior will be doing some demo rides out here. There'll be at least 2 models. This 203 over here, powered with the 300 Yamaha, is going to be out there. The wind's going to blow. Go experience the best riding, driest riding walleye boat on the water tomorrow.
Thank you, Kent. Appreciate that. Up next, boat number 14, the team of Robert Cardenas, Ben Bertram with co-angler Randy Thompson. Come on up here, Robert. Always has something funny to say. Always has some major tan lines like you're always on the water.
Yeah, I pretty much am. No, we had a fun day today. I mean, it didn't start out. It started out really slow for us. We couldn't get our fish that we had pre-fish. So we had one spot that we could go to to grind out some smaller fish, and we got 6 of them over there. These guys, I mean, we were very busy in the boat. We caught a lot of fish. They just weren't the right fish.
That's a pretty good one, though. That's a decent fish right there. You had 6 fish today, 1 short of a limit. You really needed that 7th fish, though. So it would have been a nice way to start the tournament. Nice day 1. 6 fish going to go 13.09 pounds. 13.09 pounds. Going to get you up there in about 9th place right now. A little early, but 9th place right now. You going to do anything different? What did you have a chance to get that 7th fish?
Oh, I'm going to get them tomorrow. No, these guys are awesome in the boat. Randy is unbelievable. He'd have his lines out before both of us had our side out. So I was glad to have him in the boat. And Ben, I mean, we had a good time. It was fun in the boat.
All right, we'll see you right back up here tomorrow. Bring me 7. Up next, boat number 15, the team of Ryan Foster, Jeff Nectarline, co-angler Jason Hussong. Currently leading the event right now, first place Lynn Nicklash with 43.53 pounds. Ryan, you got more than that? Oh, I'm talking to Jeff. Who am I talking to, Jeff or Ryan? Which one's going to talk to me? I know it's Jeff, but which one's going to talk to me?
I'll talk.
All right, you got 7 fish today?
Yes, we did.
Did you catch a lot of fish today?
What do you think we got? 13? Yeah.
The one person says enough, the other one says 13. So you can tell who's hedging here. 7 fish limit today that's going to go 23.94 pounds. Going to get you up into 3rd place right now. Pretty good weight for day 1.
Our goal going into this was day 1, 7 fish. Let's get 7 fish and let's take off and look for our big fish. We left.
There's a pretty good one right there.
Well, it was. Yeah. We left, went to our one of our big fish spots, and it just didn't look right. We made one pass through it, and we bailed and went back and just grinded fish and just tried to get as many 20s as we could. And that's how the day went.
Game plan change after this good start for you tomorrow?
Game plan's going to be the same as today.
All right, we'll see you right back up here. Bring us 7, all right? Up next, boat number 16. Pro angler Dewey Stewart. His partner is James Scully. Co-angler Gary Pearson. Come on up here, Dewey. Four fish today, but it's a pretty nice average. There's one in particular that I want to see up here on this screen. 4 fish today that went 24.90 pounds, but you had one 28-incher in there, just a little over 9 pounds. Sounds like a decent way to start the tournament.
It was a good way to start the day. That fish came first, and we thought, okay, maybe they'll stay in there and work with us. But the bite shut down. We just didn't have any wind.
It's weird. Most of the time you talk to anglers and they say there was too much wind on the bay, and you're saying today not enough wind.
Well, yeah, if there's no wind at all, that's not enough. You need a chop on the water, so 4 or 5 mile an hour, 6 mile an hour wind would have been good.
Did you have a chance to catch any more than the 4 that you had? Did you have any additional opportunities?
I don't think we lost any walleye. We certainly had our field day with sheephead and catfish, but that was really it.
Bring us 7 tomorrow and bring us another 9-pounder. Thanks for fishing with us, Dewey. We'll see you right back up here then. Up next, boat number 17. The team of Damian Hannes, Ed Vanderblumen, co-angler Brian Tesh. Come on up here, Damien, I'm sorry.
Hey, Corey.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic.
I see 5 fish today. 5 fish that go 10.52 pounds. Very consistent 5 fish.
Yeah, we had 2. We had a couple of mishaps. One kind of came unbuttoned a ways out there. And then we had one that was just a few feet short of the net that popped off. So we had 7 bites, but we missed 2 opportunities. But it took a long time to get those fish. I mean, we We ran to our first spot. That one was totally junk. We made one pass over that and realized it just wasn't going to happen. Made a run to spot number 2. That one, once again, totally just, it was tons of weeds in there and wasn't going to happen. So I made the third run, and finally at 10 o'clock, we started connecting with some of them. It just, they weren't the right ones, and there wasn't enough of them. But good news, there's 2 days left, so we're going to go out there and give her again.
Plus you had 7 keeper bites. 7 is what you need. Go get 7 tomorrow.
That's the plan. Thanks to my partner and my awesome co-angler, Brian, for putting up with me in the boat today. So,
all right, we'll see you right back up here. Thanks for fishing with us. Up next, boat number 18, the team of Chase Parsons, Mike Vorderstrasse, and co-angler Michael Butzine. Right now, 10th place, Daniel Woodkey with 13-13. First place, Lynn Nicklash with 43-53. Chase, it looks like you have 7 fish today.
Yeah, we did get 7, but it was definitely a struggle. You know, we looked for big ones right away, and that did not pan out. So I figured we'd go put some fish on the card, and we did, and got lucky and caught 2 good ones at the end. So I'll do the same thing tomorrow. Hopefully we hit a pot of big ones in the morning and get a few of those. But overall, it was a decent day. It's been tough all practice, so I'm reasonably happy with how we did.
7 fish today that go 27.56 pounds, going to move you up into 3rd place right now.
Yeah, like I said, I'm happy with how it is, but I've heard a few guys say it. There's definitely potential for a 50 to 60 pound bag. I mean, we saw several of them last year, and it's not like there's no big fish out there. There's been some caught, and I know some guys in practice that have caught 5 or 6 in a day, so you get 5 or 6 of those 26 to 30 inches, and it's really anyone's game, to be honest. Even if you struggled today, get 60 pounds tomorrow, obviously you're going to be right back in it.
Pretty good weight for you right now to start this tournament. You going to make any big changes tomorrow or stick with the program?
Stick with the program. You know, I kind of made a pact with Mike here that he wouldn't have to handle any crawlers the whole tournament. And, you know, we've caught enough big fish on the baits we're using, same baits we used last year. So we'll just hopefully get lucky and hit the right pods.
All right, we'll see you right back up here tomorrow. Thank you for fishing with us. Up next, boat number 19, the team of Corey Sprengel and Derek Navis with co-angler Dustin Wagner. I'm going to call it one more time. Corey Sprengel, Derek Navis, co-angler Dustin Wagner. 0 fish today. Up next, we have boat number 20. Up next, we have the boat number 20, the team of Mike Lillamo, Daniel Hooley, and Scott Swain. Come on up here, Mike. Talk to me. What's going on?
Well, a tough day out there on the water. We kind of deviated from what we've been doing pre-fishing. But we got 1 fish early and kind of stuck with it because we were marking fish. But after that, we just kind of lost them and went out to our second spot. And they were there, but we just couldn't get them to go.
When that happens, you go through a lot of baits. Is there something that you do, a decision that you have to make to help make something happen?
Yeah, we kind of we switched it up a little bit, switched our depths up a little bit, switched baits out, looking for different colors, and it just couldn't. We could see them, but we just couldn't get them to go.
1 fish today. 1 fish going to go 3.25 pounds. Game plan for tomorrow.
Back to what we started with. We had, like I said, we had a pretty good pre-fish. We caught a lot of decent fish, and we're going to kind of stick with what we did this morning, but then go back to our game plan from pre-fishing.
All right, bring us 7 tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you right back up here. Up next, we have boat number 21. The team of Mark Martin, Steve Becker, and co-angler Jeff Randall. Come up here and talk to me, Mark. Don't walk away from me like that. Come right on over here.
The X's, I thought that's where I was supposed to stand, I guess.
We'll back up here a little bit. How about that? How's that?
All right.
One fish today that weighs 3 pounds. What's going on for you?
Well, that's what I started wondering after about an hour and a half into the day with all the fish you could see, no pulling back, and then we went to a couple other game plans, and then we, did something that maybe we should have put a little bit more time into it, and we banged one. Jeff did, one of my co-anglers here. So we had a good time out there. We had a lot of fun talking to each other. We learned a little bit. We tried a lot of different little things here today to try to get when the fish weren't going for us, now we got a little something going. So tomorrow we'll eat on that a little bit. But my partner Steve Becker here and the co-angler Jeff here, they were fun in the boat today.
One fish, you going to make any dramatic changes or different area or baits? Anything dramatic change from what you've been doing?
A couple little things, not much, just a couple little things. Maybe make a decision a little bit faster.
I'll wait and ask you tomorrow to see how that goes, all right? Thanks for being here, Mark. See you right back up here tomorrow. Up next, boat number 22. The team of Michael McCardle, Dan Johnson with co-angler Jerry Rayburn. Talk to me, Mike.
Great day on the water, beautiful weather. Nothing going on at our first spot, so we made the decision to move about noon, and we're able to scratch out 2. So it's been slow. We had a great day, great co-angler. Dan's a great partner. Jerry bought plenty of snacks for us to eat out there, so we had a good time.
Snacks are so important.
They are, very, especially on a day like today.
2 fish today, 2 fish that weigh 10.40 pounds. Pretty decent fish.
Decent, if we could have got 7.
We'll go find those tomorrow, bring them right back up here for me, all right? Thanks for fishing with us, Mike. Up next, boat number 23, the team of Douglas McDonough, Mike Lenarduzzi, co-angler Dick Cooper. Come on up here, Doug. I see a pretty decent start to a tournament. Pretty decent, I say.
Well, it's better than what we had going before.
5 fish today. 5 fish that go 14.94 pounds. Did you have an opportunity to do better?
We threw 2 back we didn't know we could weigh.
I don't think I've ever heard this before.
We didn't know. Well, I'm not supposed to know, but we have a captain here that didn't know. He thought 15 inches was the limit, and we did all right. We had a very good time today.
So you did or did not throw back weighable fish?
Well, they were 29 or 30. We just didn't want to weigh them, get too far ahead, so we just threw them back. It was easier. But they might have been 11, maybe even 9.
So you found the wrong type of fish. Right fish, wrong size.
Right, that's it.
All right, very good. Well, bring us 7 tomorrow.
I like it.
Up next, boat number 24, the team of Buster Roberts, Gar Heikkinen, co-angler Daryl Tolliver. Come on up here, Buster. Because I'm going to tell you what, you were on the right kind of fish.
Yeah, we had a tough time earlier this week. We didn't get a chance to get down here, and we just muscled out a spot and got lucky with a couple decent fish. So,
with this average, you really needed a couple of more.
Yeah, all we had was 3 walleye bites. So,
3 fish right here are going to go 19.76 pounds. 19.76 pounds. Right now, that's good enough for 8th place.
Wonderful, and we're just having such a good time down here. We come down from the UP to spend some time fishing in the bay. It's wonderful, and Daryl was awesome, and Gar's got the good boat, so we're just fishing.
It makes it easy then, right?
Absolutely.
Are there 4 more bites out there for you tomorrow? Can you bring us 7 tomorrow, that average?
I would hope so. I would hope so. Maybe if the wind will help us out a little bit. Where we were yesterday, it was obviously windy, and it seemed like that may help. But I guess we'll just go try.
We'll find out tomorrow. Bring them right back up here for us. Guys, thanks for fishing with us. Up next, we have the team of Drake and John Hurd with co-angler Corey Burchard. They were our Weekend Walleye Series winners in Minnesota on Otter Tail Lake. That's how they qualified for this event. First year of the Weekend Series for AIM. What do you think of your first event on the pro side?
It's a little bit different, a little bigger water. We thought Leech Lake was big, and you come out of the harbor and you can't see shore. So it's a little different. We bought 6 planer boards that came out here and started pouring boards about 2 weeks ago. So, you know, you hear the big fish stories, so we're just hoping we can find those tomorrow.
You found a few today. You got 4 fish, and it's a pretty good average of fish. 4 fish that go 19.55 pounds, and there's a pretty good one on the screen right there.
Yeah, you know, we had a few bites early. We lost a few fish. Hopefully we can find them again tomorrow. This afternoon, they were gone. I couldn't find the bait. We couldn't find the fish, and we were in trouble. So,
gonna go back and do what you did, or are you gonna make some changes?
We don't have many options. We got a few other spots, but we might grind it out there. Like I said, we lost a few fish. So we'll see what happens. Might move around with the wind. If the wind picks up, hopefully it helps.
All right, well, good luck. We'll see you right back up here tomorrow. Bring us 7 tomorrow, all right? Up next, boat number 26, the team of Jim Pyle and Brian Fetzer, co-angler Kevin Wagner. My boat number 26, currently leading right now, 43.53 pounds, Lynn Nicklash, the first boat that weighed in, still hanging onto that top spot. Come on up here, Jim. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, pretty good.
Boy, you had the right fish.
Yeah, well, we had a tough day today. We got to the boat landing, and we're loading the stuff up, and next thing I look over and look at my boat, and I see my boat raising off the trailer. The power trim and tilt went down and locked in the down position and was pushing the boat up. So we got that ordeal taken care of. And
was it Chad over at the Yamaha trailer, the service trailer, that took care of you?
I'll tell you, the boys come over real fast. We're trying to bug this thing out, and got that taken care of, thanks to Mr. David down there.
It pays to have a Yamaha, doesn't it?
You bet. Yep. Well, I said a couple things this morning, and I had to knock on wood. I knocked on metal instead. But then later in the day, we had some battery issues and had to have some batteries delivered out to us. But otherwise, we went to our spot. We ran about 39 miles. Fishing about 4 feet of water, jigging. We lost 3 fish right away in the morning and end up getting to get this one. So,
well, that one fish you brought in that we just saw right there, 6.14 pounds. Fill up a limit with those tomorrow and bring those to the scale for us, all right?
Yeah, we're going right back to tomorrow. So they're there. Hopefully I'm just got to bring more dynamite.
All right, good luck. We'll see you right back up here tomorrow. Up next, boat number 27, the team of Patrick New and Adam New. Nye. I'm sorry, Patrick and Adam Nye. Co-angler, Bill Markleen. Am I talking to Pat or Adam?
You can talk to Adam. He's over there.
Come over here, Pat.
Yes, sir.
I see 6 fish, don't I?
You see 6 fish.
Should I see 7?
Should see 9 or 10 visual sightings at the boat. Bad.
6 fish. Pretty good bag of fish right here. 6 fish going to go 22.17 pounds.
He didn't think it made a difference.
Say that again?
We lost one at the very end that would have been a 4 or 5 pound upgrade. So
that would have been your 7th fish. Would have been a major upgrade.
Yes.
But that 22 pounds right now should set you in 7th place right now.
You know, this is a really, really good time for me because I got a son that I get to fish with in this event. See how far he's come from when he was catching fish in the pond right next to the house to today when he can outfish me. I don't think he can outnet me though, so tomorrow we're flipping.
That was the difference today?
Netting was a problem today, yes. Catching wasn't a problem. Netting was a problem.
Make sure you bring 7 up here tomorrow.
We will do that. You know, we had Bill as a co-angler. He did a great job. One thing I want to do is I want to invite everybody. We don't have many locals here today, but on Saturday, the NPAA, National Professional Anglers Association, will be hosting a future angler event for the youth of the community. We'll be giving out rods and reels and T-shirts to the kids. It starts a half an hour before weigh-ins, which would be...
I think it actually starts at 4:15.
4:15 on Saturday. Greg Karch, who is the NPAA Future Angler Committee Chair, does a phenomenal job. Will be here to teach the kids, so let's get the community out here.
We'll do it. All right. Thanks for fishing with us, guys.
Thank you.
Up next, boat number 28, the team of Mike and Kevin Blank, co-angler Dale Yankee. All right. Kevin? Mike, I'm sorry, Mike. 2 fish today that go 6.16 pounds. What was going on out there for you guys?
It was just tough. We had 2 right away in the morning, the first half hour, and lost a couple, and then I think we ran too much. So we probably should have stuck them out a little bit longer. But we had a couple other spots to check out and just didn't pan out. So tomorrow's another day. See what happens.
What are you going to do tomorrow? Anything different?
Not quite sure. It's up in the air yet. We might make a little journey, but we'll see.
A dinner time conversation.
Pretty much.
Well, bring us up here. So bring us 7 tomorrow. We want to see you do it. Pull it off. All right. Up next, boat number 29, the team of Ryan Dempsey, Adam Adler, co-angler BJ Dorschner. We're seeing a fish coming up, but not a lot of limits right now. Seems like it's fishing a little bit tough. 4 fish for you guys today. 4 fish for you today, Ryan, that go 11.40 pounds. What'd you run into out there?
A lot of the same. We marked a lot of fish, not a lot of takers. We ran around. I think we saw both shores a couple different times. Jig, trolled, casted. Just didn't happen. I think we had at one point 18 rods laying on the bottom of the boat, and we're all scratching our heads. So
it's kind of like a day of pre-fishing.
Yeah, just about. And we didn't learn anything. So tomorrow it'll be pretty easy. We're just going to do exactly opposite and hope for the best.
Did you have any additional opportunities? Did you have a lot of bites? What was going on?
We dumped one big one in the mud, and there's just not enough bites to keep you there. So we tried to just scratch out a decent limit of 7 fish and didn't find the right small fish and not enough of them either. So tomorrow head the different direction, and 2 more days. A lot can happen on Green Bay.
Bring us 7 tomorrow. Thanks for fishing with us. Up next, Yamaha Pro, Jimmy Bell, and his partner is Adolph Heyman, co-angler Ed Beeman. I've got to say, I didn't expect this.
Neither did I. I didn't. I mean, I've had some bad days, and this is probably one of the worst days I've had out here. So, well, it is the worst day. It just, nothing came together. We worked hard. We, just like the guys up before, I think that I took that Yamaha all the way down the end. I took it across the bay. I brought it back across the bay. I brought it up to the north side and brought it back down. So I put some miles on the Yamaha, but it just didn't come together. I felt better. I got a text from my wife. She says, "You tell them you were feeling defeated." Then my wife reminded me I'm the greatest man she's ever known, and I got my priorities straight. So even if it was a bad day on the water, you know what? I got to fish with one of my best friends, Adolph Hamann. Ed was awesome in the boat. He's a local guy, and we did everything we could and came up short.
Did you catch fish throughout the day? Did you have bites?
Not many. I had one of those days where I think I was zigging when I should have been zagging. We had one sheephead, one walleye that came off behind that we saw, and maybe a couple other bites. I think we had one sucker we caught on a jigging wrap, one of the biggest perch Ed's seen in 10 years, but that's been it. It was a bad day for me.
Changes tomorrow.
Just like Dempsey said, complete opposite of what I did today, obviously. So get out there and lift my head up and just keep beating at it.
Good Yamaha Pro. Jimmy Bell, we'll see you right back up here tomorrow. Bring a 7, buddy. Up next, boat number 31, the team of Keith and Mike Cavallez with their co-angler, Kevin Day. Keith, pretty good start. 7 fish that go 13.01 pounds. Going to get you right now just outside of the top 10. What's going on for you?
Well, we were actually having a day like Jim. I mean, we ran and tried some mud stuff. We tried, we wanted to go for big fish, obviously, but as a lot of guys have said, calm on the bay has never been good for me, and especially after yesterday's little bit of cold front and high pressure comes in. I mean, I think it was kind of the worst 2 things that could happen right before a tournament. Thankfully, yesterday didn't happen today. But, we scrambled, finally went into where there was some little fish. Took us even a while in there because we were fishing shallower, and a lot of times shallow fish need a little bit of wind to get going. But, we took off our number 9 flicker minnows, put it on our 7, started dragging them around, caught some fish. And, I was glad to get a limit today because you got to stay in it the first day. So we're quite a ways behind, but like you said, we're still in the top 11, 10, 11, so that's not too bad.
Anything, you're going to make any changes tomorrow to go back for those bigger fish?
Hopefully there's a little bit of wind tomorrow, and if we have to go for the little ones, we can get them much quicker. Usually it was quicker to get them in pre-fishing, so get those and then just grind it. I mean, we spend a lot of time just driving around, looking on our Lowrance units, trying to see some marks. The walleyes are typically up, so you can usually see them, and then once you see them, it's just a matter of finding some active ones in the pod. So we'll do a lot of that again tomorrow. Hopefully we can come in with bigger ones, but I'm not that disappointed with my start. So
you got 2 more days to build on what you have. We'll see you right back up here tomorrow. Bring us 7 more then. Up next, boat number 32, the team of, let me start that over. Boat number 32 and the 2013 AIM Walleye Oconto event winners, Gary Parsons and Chris Hansen. Their co-angler today was Max Wilson. Last year, over 3 days, don't run away from me, Gary, come here. Last year, you had a little over 140 pounds after 3 days?
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't think we're going to do that this year, though.
You as an individual might not do this. Is that what you're saying, or maybe overall?
Overall, I don't think that we are. Lynn's got a shot at that type of weight. I remember the first day last year was like 55 pounds, then we had almost 40, and then we had 50. And that's possible for him yet. Obviously, you've got to have that big weight the first day to get it going. So I don't think the weights are going to be as good this year, but I do anticipate the bite's going to get better, and we could see some really good bags the next couple days.
You have 7 fish today. Pretty good start to this tournament. 7 fish that go 22.34 pounds, going to move you into 7th place right now. About half the field is weighed in, a little over half the field is weighed in. In 7th place, you're happy with where you are right now?
No, not really. I mean, I have to honestly say that I beat about a 4-pounder to death on the water with my net today and didn't get it. It was I don't know if any of you used to watch the FLW events, but a few years back they showed Cavallez whacking on a big fish out in Lake Erie, but he got it. Well, I was even worse than that today, and we didn't get it. Got the crankbait in the net, and we had 2 other big fish. I mean, bruisers on that got off. One was right next to the boat and it got off, so I think we should have had a much better weight. Losing some is name of the game, but tomorrow's another day, and hopefully we'll get 5 big bites or 7 big bites, and actually greedy 10 big bites so we can so we can lose 3.
All right, well, we'll see you guys right back up here tomorrow. Bring us 7 then as well. Up next, boat number 33, the team of Bart Besaw, Eric Pawlowski, co-angler Greg Strello. Come on up here, guys. Currently leading, like Gary just said, Lynn Nicklash, 43.53 pounds. Boat number 1 to cross the stage. Big weight, and it's hanging on right now. Bart? Eric. 2 fish today, and a pretty good average on those fish. 9.73 pounds. What happened?
We had a tough day. It's a tough bite out there, and we went up north looking for the big ones right away, and didn't come to fruition. So hopefully tomorrow's a better day.
Making any changes for tomorrow?
we got to talk about what we're going to do yet, and but we'll see. We don't know. So,
Two fish. Those two fish that weighed 9.73 pounds. Did you have any other additional bites?
we lost one big one right at the end, but sounds like they're the morning bite and a afternoon bite. But we'll see what happens. So we're hoping for 7 tomorrow. We'll go from there.
We'll bring those 7 right back up here tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you. Up next, boat number 34. The team of Chad Schilling and Tom Gadsky, co-angler Jason Leigel. Chad, if memory serves me, last year you finished in 3rd place here.
We did, and we started the tournament right in that same area, and apparently we caught them all last year because there was nobody home today.
So you fished the same area that you fished last year. You brought in 3 fish today that went 12.64 pounds. What was going on when you got there?
There was nothing all morning for us. We ran around, burned all our fuel up, and just kind of stuck one here and there, little fish. But I asked last night, I said, where are the little fish? Because we hadn't caught any little fish in practice. Well, we found 3 of them today. So these guys that put it together today, that's pretty impressive. That was a tough bite. I mean, dead flat, never what a guy's looking for. So going to be a little breeze tomorrow, and there'll be some big weights. Hopefully we can find one of them.
Will you be making any changes or sticking with what you've been doing?
We got to make changes because today didn't work. So we're gonna talk it over tonight. We've got a few different options. We just got to go see if we can put 7 of them together. But 7 little ones isn't going to do us any good. We got to go find the right bites. So we'll talk it over tonight, and we'll make a decision, and hopefully it's the right one.
Make sure there's 7 big ones you bring us up here tomorrow. Thanks for fishing with us. Up next, boat number 35, Carl Weckenbach, co-angler or partner William Sutton, and their co-angler is Mark Johnson. Come on up here, Carl. One fish today, Bill. One fish that went 2.65 pounds. What happened?
Well, we didn't catch any fish.
Was that your only bite?
We had 2 swing and misses, but that's it. Our program just disappeared. Should have made a move sooner than we did, but we stuck it out and tried to get it to go. It's been a tough bite all week. We kind of expected with that cold front dropping in that it was going to be tough, but we're going to regroup and try and recover tomorrow.
You going to do the same things that you were doing today, or are you making big changes?
Big changes.
Big changes bring big fish. Bring us 7 of them up here tomorrow.
Do our best.
All right, thanks for fishing with us. Up next, boat number 36, the team of Shane Turcott, Jason Doyon, and co-angler John Vogels. Come on up here, Shane. I see a pretty solid average right here. I see 3 fish. What's going on?
Well, the morning started out really good. Actually, in basically a half an hour, we had all 3 of these fish. And the rest of the day, it was slow, and then we decided to swing for the fence, and that's what we did.
So 3 fish today that are going to go 14.56 pounds. Pretty good starts. Probably going to have you in the top 20 right now. 10th place is currently 19.55 pounds. So you're not too far out of the top 10. Big day tomorrow, get you right up in there.
Yeah, we just got to go out and keep doing the same things that we were doing. I think it'll work out there. We just need the wind to come up, and I think those fish are going to start hitting good.
Wind's been the common theme from everybody that's walked across here. Obviously, we know it's important in any type of fishing, but especially on a body of water like this.
Yeah, we practiced in the wind, and then today it was calm. So, what we had going in practice was really good, and hopefully we get that wind tomorrow. And I definitely think a 50-pound bag out there is definitely possible tomorrow if we get the right wind.
All right, well, good luck. Bring it to us. We want to see it. Thanks for fishing with us. Up next, boat number 37, the team of Tommy Scarless, Jarvis Kenny, and their co-angler Steve Richards. This team right here won the Leech Lake Weekend Series in Minnesota. That was your qualification for this event. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I think we kind of burned up all of our big fish privileges after that deal. I tell you, what a great tournament and format the CR is. We were at Leech Lake, where normally nothing comes in the right order, and Jarvis and I had a 26.5, 26.5, 26 3/4, 28, and a 28.5. So we had a good weight for like 42 pounds for 5 fish. And today was a great day. Got Jarvis there, got Steve. Steve is an awesome guy. He's out of Green Bay.
probably one of the best lawyers in the area. So if anybody's looking good for a good lawyer, grab Steve on the way out. We got out there today, and with this format, I'm thinking, with 5 fish, we just would have went to the big fish. But instead, we went to the little fish, and the little fish weren't there. And we had one come unbuttoned, but we gave up on them, and then we went big fish hunting. Nothing was happening, so we adjusted, went back through the fish, and things started. And we got an 11-incher, which isn't big enough. Then we got a 13-incher, and we got pretty fired up about that. And then they kept getting bigger, and we had a 16 and a quarter. And then we went like 6 hours without a bite. But right at the end of the day, we ended up getting a 28.5-incher. And tomorrow, we can't go for little fish. To say I got 7 fish on the card is not going to do anybody any good. Gary Parsons told me, Scarless, if you don't go for big fish, I'm going to kick you someplace where it isn't really cool to kick you at. And, so we're just going to turn it loose. And in this format and with this body of water, 50-pound sack may not be too far out of reach. And if we can do that, we can pop right back up into it.
3 fish today that went 12.04 pounds. That big fish you were talking about, that 28.5-incher, went 9.62 pounds. So you need to find a couple more of those.
Yeah, you put 2 more with that, and you got 28.86. So that wouldn't be a bad weight. So we're going to go try to find that tomorrow.
Incredible on-stage math from Tommy Scarless. All right, up next, boat number 38, the team of Gary Javart, Eric Ballstead, co-angler Brandon Gunther. Come up here, Gary.
Did I say your last name? You were close enough.
Okay. 4 fish today, 12.64 pounds. What was going on for you guys?
Awesome day to be on the water. Just fish one bite. Too calm. We got kind of tired of it and swung for the fence and ran north, and it didn't pay off.
So you never had any opportunities to catch any more than those 4 that you had?
Yep. We had a couple other. Well, we had 2 other big ones on that popped off, and then we went north and swung for the fence for the rest of the day, and it didn't pay off.
Are you going to make any big changes for tomorrow?
No, probably just adjust color in the water column. Try to get the fish that we were marking to go.
All right, we'll bring us 7 tomorrow. We want to see them. Up next, boat number 39, the team of Scott Hassauer. Partner's name is Terry Wilson. And I think what I see, something that I have been waiting to see, is a 7-fish limit. Am I correct?
That's true. Yeah.
Who's going to talk to me?
Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, 7 fish today.
Yeah, we had a great day. We got our fish fast in the morning, and then we did like a lot of guys are doing, going hog hunting to try and upgrade some stuff. That didn't obviously work, but we'll take the 7, go put 7 on the card tomorrow and Saturday and see where it puts us.
These 7 fish today are going to go 18.62 pounds, going to have you just outside the top 10 right now. Are you happy with where you are after day 1?
Considering everything that happened this week, yeah.
Well, you want to elaborate a little bit?
Sunday in pre-fishing, I broke the motor on my boat and didn't get to pre-fish anymore. So Terry got here last night from North Dakota, and I ended up going to work for a couple of days. So
you were planning on fishing the whole week, and you got to go back to work?
Yep.
But you got 7 today. You need 7 big ones tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to give her a try.
All right, we'll do it. Bring them back up here for us. Up next, we have boat number 40, the team of Dan Hogan and John O'Malina. Come on up here, guys. Maybe the limits are going to start here. I see 7 fish. John, I see 7 fish that go 17.25 pounds. Going to have you just outside the top 10, maybe in the top 15. Sounds like a decent day.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun today. We probably realistically caught 25 walleyes. They were on the smaller side, obviously, and we had the same plan as boat 39, get our 7 and go hog hunting, but we lost a couple nicer fish and ran all over the bay and caught fish everywhere, just not the big ones. So hopefully tomorrow they'll be there.
Can you catch 7 more tomorrow? Your fish going to hold?
For sure. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we have no problem getting 7. Hopefully they're on the bigger side.
All right, well, bring us 7 big ones tomorrow. This one right now, you're probably right around that top 15 in a good place after day 1. There's one of those big fish right there. That is quality. Boy, that one doesn't even get big when you hold it way out close to the camera.
We caught a 7-inch walleye today.
That's a good thing, though. This is great a fishery this is. That means reproduction. That means more big ones are on the way, right?
That's right. It's a good thing to see. We caught a couple that size today, so it's a good thing to see.
Not always what you're looking for in a tournament, but good to know for the future.
Yep, definitely.
All right, guys, bring 7 more back up here tomorrow. Up next, boat number 41. The team of Norm Thorkelson and Joe Giuliani. These guys travel a long ways to come fish here. Cross the international boundary.
The Canucks are in the house.
Yes, they are. Today, though, I don't see any fish to the scales. What's going on? What happened?
The fan stopped blowing. The fan of Green Bay stopped blowing today, and
After a week of pre-fishing in the wind, the fan shut off.
We've heard that from a lot of anglers today, and that obviously that changed something that you were doing and how you were catching your fish.
oh, most definitely. I think everybody knows the wind helps you. Where we're fishing, we got them big surges on the boards that are going on, and that's the key. That's the key. You need that surging going on. You need the wind. You need the waves. Tomorrow.
So if it blows tomorrow, you're going right back to the same areas, and it'll happen for you.
Most definitely. We could see them fish there today. They're there.
They're there.
We'll get them.
They're there. We just got to turn them over. And I'm going to say a few Hail Marys tonight, and hopefully that works.
Well, bring it. I want to see those 7 big ones tomorrow, so bring them all up here for us. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Up next, boat number 42, the team of Steve Wagner and Russ Wagner. I'm telling you, more and more that each angler each team that keeps coming up here, I see more and more limits coming, and this one's a pretty good one. I'm going to call this so that we can chat. Warrior Pro, Steve Wagner, 7 fish today that are going to go 38.73 pounds, good enough for second place right now. Pretty solid day 1 right there.
Yeah, can't be more happier than that. I mean, it was tough, but we got 7 bites all day, and that's about it.
Why are you not smiling in that picture?
I couldn't see. The sun is really shiny.
What about that one?
I didn't think it was that good a day. I'm used to fishing up here, I grew up fishing up here, and, just used to catching big fish.
What about that one?
I should have been a little more happier with that one. I will be tomorrow.
You're smiling now, but none of these giant walleye from Green Bay you can't smile on. All right, tomorrow. Right now you're in second place, 38.73 pounds. Take that Yamaha-powered Warrior out there tomorrow and bring us 7 more big ones tomorrow.
That's what I'm hoping for.
All right, let's do it. Up next, there they are, currently in second place with Steve Wagner with 38.73 pounds. Up next, boat number 43, the team of Jim Carroll and Marianne Husky. Jim, I see another limit. This is 4 or 5 in a row. That's a good thing. 7 fish today that are going to go 17.93 pounds. Going to have you just outside of the top 10. It's really starting to see that weight stack up in those mid-teens right now, mid or higher teens.
Well, we were just happy to get seven fish on the card. I mean, we kind of fished the conditions, figured it would be tough, and Marianne guides here out on the bay, so she said, hey, let's get some fish. So we went and got some fish. Then we went big fish fishing and didn't make that happen, but maybe we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Did you catch a lot of fish throughout the day?
We caught fish this morning fairly good, and then after that it was a struggle.
Will you change anything tomorrow? It looks so happy in there. Was that just after you caught your limit?
That was the selfie, the camera check this morning.
Good, smart move. Good, smart move. Will any changes tomorrow?
Oh yeah, we'll definitely change up tomorrow. I mean, again, we got to fish the conditions out here. I think the wind's going to blow tomorrow, and everybody's just chomping at the bit because there going to be some big weights.
Well, I'd like to see it. Bring us 7 more tomorrow. Thanks, Jim. Up next, We have our Wisconsin weekend, our AIM Wisconsin Series winners on Winnebago. I believe that tournament was, 2 weeks ago? Matt and Bill Bobber. So they won on Winnebago, a body of water that is, you could say it's connected to this one.
It is, but there's some locks and I can't get there.
So the weight is a little different than when you fished Winnebago a couple weeks ago today.
I have more confidence in catching 40 pounds on Winnebago right now than I do out here.
Today, no fish brought to the scales today. What was going on for you guys?
We went for a major boat ride today. We thought we'd burn up as much gas as we could. We came in on fumes. We made one pass everywhere. Weeds, we'd leave. Snag, go back and get it, we'd leave. We'd run across the lake, back across the lake again. I said, Matt, where do you want to go? Right where we were, so we went back there for a while. Then I said, where do you want to go? And he said, I don't care. So we just ran around, and we didn't fish much, but we didn't have a co-angler, so it worked out real well. We didn't bore anybody to death or anything like that. So we did have some nice fish going. We went there, we did not get them. We're going to go back there tomorrow and see. They moved. I know where they went. I'm not going to move in on anybody, but I'm going to run back through there, and maybe with the wind, they'll be there.
So no major changes from what you did today. You just anticipate the bite to be better tomorrow. Is that what I'm understanding?
The bite will be better tomorrow. Our major change will be we'll fish.
No more boat rides. We're going to go fishing. Well, good luck tomorrow. Bring us 7 right up here. All right, up next, boat number 45, the team of Richard Lowe and Phil Smith. 4 fish today look like the right kind of fish. Rich, they look like the right kind of fish you were catching. 4 fish today to go 19.87 pounds, 1987, but you needed 3 more bites.
At 240, we still didn't have a walleye.
So you learned something.
Well, they didn't follow the book. I expected after the front they would move in a certain way. They weren't there. We tried another area. They weren't there. We tried another area. They weren't there. We tried to go over here. They weren't there. Finally, we went to the area where they probably shouldn't have moved by the book, but they did. So then we caught 4 and ran out of time.
Will that mean big changes are in store for you for tomorrow?
Well, I think we'll do exactly the same but different.
All right, well, good luck. Bring us 7 of them up here tomorrow. Currently in 10th place, Richard Lowe. Up next, boat number 46, the team of Kevin and Jason Ellman. Come on up here, guys. What happened, Kevin?
Just tough day fishing. It was out there. We had a good pre-fishing, and today we went for big fish. Didn't get them. Got some sheep's head. So it was like, okay. I had a sturgeon jump in front of my boat about 5 foot away. I couldn't even get him to jump in the boat. So that's just the way it goes. We'll wait for tomorrow. Try to play catch up.
All right. No wait today. I want to see 7 big ones tomorrow. That's your responsibility. When you come up here tomorrow, I want to see 7 big ones.
Don't be disappointed when we're in first place, then.
I like that kind of confidence. All right. Up next, boat number 47, the team of Dan Darling and Jeff Robaki. Man, it's always it's so nice when you get to say 7 fish limit. I like doing that, Dan. 7 fish limit today. That's going to go 23.94 pounds. Going to move you into a 6th place tie right now. Not a bad day 1.
Not at all. Actually, we went to a nice big fish spot that we were catching them on all week. And after an hour and a half of nothing in the boat, we completely bailed and went to a number spot just so we could have some fish on the card. And at the end of the day, we thought that we made a big mistake by leaving. And after hearing some of these weights and some of these phenomenal fishermen struggling out there today, I feel a little better, a little bit better. We did take the Nitro for a boat ride today. The Mercury did a good job with it took a tour of the bay, and everywhere we stopped, we caught some smaller fish, and we even caught a couple of 7-inchers, which I haven't seen all week. But like you said, it's a promising sign for this fishery, and I'm sure it's only going to get better.
Are you expecting a bigger weight tomorrow? Your goal to duplicate? What's the game plan?
Well, we got a little ground to make up for first, so we'll probably keep the same game plan, but instead of taking the tour, we might grind out our spots a little bit longer, and hopefully they'll be able to start jumping in the boat. We didn't see any sturgeon at all today, so that's a good sign. We did see a lot of sheep, but hopefully we can transfer those sheep to some walleye, and we'll be okay.
All right, bring us 7 more right up here tomorrow. Currently in 6th place, Dan Darling. Up next, boat number 48, the team of Greg Wood and Mike Sigel. Man, this is the right kind of average of fish to have right here. 3 fish today that go 20.55 pounds. That is a fine average.
Yeah, we lost a few fish today, but we're going to try tomorrow. I went into a small fish spot and nothing. So we just moved out to big water and tried pulling big fish. And we pulled the last 28 inch fish, probably 15 minutes before we had to leave.
So you had a little bit of a late bite. That 20 plus pound, that 20.55 pounds you caught today, that was just going to have you just outside the top 10. Not a bad place to be going into day 2, though, is it?
That sounds good. My boss gave me off to do it, and this is my boss.
All right, we'll bring us 7 up here tomorrow. Thanks for fishing with us. Up next, boat number 49, the team of Joe and David Okada. 4 fish today that go 18.19 pounds, going to have you really close to the top 15. What's going on?
I'm okay with the top 15 today. We didn't absolutely light them up today, but the beautiful thing about a 3-day tournament is you can stumble a little bit one day and hopefully whack in the next couple.
Are you surprised by the weights being down a little bit today?
Not so much. We had a pretty tough practice. Things were really inconsistent. You might have a good day, but it's followed up by a slow day. So hopefully tomorrow's the better of the two.
Can you find 7 tomorrow?
I think so.
We'll bring us 7 right back up here tomorrow. Thanks for being with us, Joe. All right. Up next, boat number 50, the team of Mike Lewis and Paul DeVos. Co-angler, Michael Bretung. Paul?
Yep.
Mike not here today. For what reason?
He had to go to work. He just flew in this afternoon. He just got here now. His daughter's with me, so he'll be being with me tomorrow.
He had to go to Maryland for 1 day, didn't he?
No, he was actually there since Sunday, so he's been there all week.
And you're watching his daughter while he's at work.
No, he's here now. He just brought her.
Oh, he literally just landed.
He landed at 4 o'clock.
Well, at least he's here. We'll see him in the boat tomorrow. You guys had 3 fish today, a really nice average here. 3 fish, 1 over 9, 1 over 8. They're going to go 21.74 pounds. That is going to have you just outside of the top 10, maybe in 11th or 12th place. Go find a 7 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We should have had some more today. We lost a couple, my fault, but had a great co-angle. We had a ball today. So we'll go get them tomorrow, bring 7 in.
Would you like to say hi to anybody?
Hi.
You see that guy right there with that camera looking right at us?
Yeah.
You can see us right there, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Wave right there for everybody at home watching.
Yes.
Wave to them. Wave to them. Smile. All right. All right. We'll see you guys right back up here tomorrow. Bring us 7 more. Up next, boat number 51, the team of Harry Miller and Robert Lampman. Harry, 3 fish today that go 13.95 pounds, but a little bit of boat trouble, right?
Yeah, we had some electrical problems towards the end there, but that's fishing. That's fishing on Green Bay with some, not rough water, but we're true river rats, so we're not used to this kind of chop on the water.
So you got to come across the stage today, and you made your partner go take care of the electrical problems.
Yeah, he's a way better electrician than I am, and he's even a way better walleye fisherman than I am, too.
Well, you got to start today with those 3 fish. Bring us 7 tomorrow.
Hey, thank you.
All All right, we appreciate you being here. Up next, boat number 52, the team of Rob Nichols and Buck Gem. Did I say it right? Gam, okay. Come on up here, Rob. I see a 7-fish limit. It's solid. 7-fish limit. Going to go 30.59 pounds. That is going to get you into 4th place.
Well, that's good. We had a great day today. We had a good week pre-fishing, couple days, and when this north wind, everything shut down. So today was a good day. We got probably 12 fish.
Pretty solid. 12 fish today. We've heard it's been a tough bite. We've seen a lot of 3s and 4s brought in. You got a limit that's solid, a really good start to this tournament. Are you going to make any changes tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow?
Going to do the same thing. Just grind it out.
Grind over 3 days.
That's right.
Can you do better than 30 pounds tomorrow?
I hope I can get 30 tomorrow.
Well, bring us 7 more big ones. Get us another 30 pounds, and we'll see you in the top 10 after tomorrow, all right? Up next, boat number 53, the team of Randy Seidel and Mark Schleiss. All right. Currently in first place right now, 43.53 pounds, Lynn Nicklash. That was the first boat that weighed in. Today, you guys have 2. One of those happens to be an 8-pounder. 2 fish that go 10.53 pounds. What was going on?
Well, we had a really good pre-fishing, but with this cold front, I'm going to sound like a broken record. But what we did is our partners went right, we went left, and they ended up catching fish and we didn't.
So tomorrow you're going left and they're going left?
No, we're going to stay where we're at and hoping the big ones are going to turn on. At the end, we did catch that 8-pounder, so it was really...
It's a pretty good one right there on the camera.
We're just hoping that there's going to be a lot more that are going to turn on tomorrow.
I'd like to see 7 8-pounders come to the scale tomorrow.
So would I.
Why don't you go do that for us tomorrow? Bring them all up here. Up next, we have the team of boat number 54, the team of Pete Petta and Dave Cooper. They qualified for this AIM event through the Wisconsin Weekend Series. Coming up, fishing the AIM Pro event. I've got to ask, Pete, who's talking to me? Pete?
Yeah.
Pete, what do you think of your first day of an AIM Pro event?
I did this a couple of years ago and really enjoyed it, and had the opportunity through the AIM Weekend Walleye series, which we really enjoy, to do this again. And you know, the great thing about this is it's 3 days and the sky's the limit. So there's nobody out of this. So really enjoy, you know, the way the format is.
You had 3 fish today that go 13.92 pounds. Really starting to see a lot of weight stack up. What, you going to make any changes tomorrow to try to find that limit?
Actually, you know, we never had to fish till 1 o'clock. And once we found them, we really feel that we can zero in on those fish tomorrow. So we're pretty optimistic going into it and looking forward tomorrow.
All right, we'll go find those 7 and bring them to us, all right? Up next, boat number 55, the team of Brandon Carpenter and Derek Boger. Come on up here, guys. Come on up here, Brandon. 1 fish today. You okay? Yeah. Okay, 1 fish today that went 4.38 pounds. What was going on for you guys?
Hey, first 5 minutes, we caught a fish, and I think Derek said, I think it's on, but I think it was off. But that's about, it was a tough day.
Not a lot of bites for you today?
2 bites, 1 sheephead, 1 walleye. Tomorrow, we'll probably grind pretty hard, so we know where they're at. Got to get them to go.
Are you like everybody else saying you need a little wind?
Wind's always good here.
Bring us 7 tomorrow.
I'll try to bring you 7 8-pounders tomorrow. How's that?
7 8-pounders tomorrow. I like it. Don't say try. I'm bringing 7 8-pounders. Up next, boat number 56, the team of Todd Spink and Bob Llewellyn. You know, If you're going to catch one fish on a day, that is the right one to catch. How about this? One fish going to go 9.09 pounds. What was going on? What happened?
We just had a tough day. We caught a lot of fish. We didn't catch that fish till 2:30, so we had fun. Brutal though.
Slow day. Did you have a lot of bites? Many bites?
That's the only walleye that we caught all day. The only walleye bite that we had all day.
Can you find the rest of those fish tomorrow? Are they still going to be there?
We're going to get it done tomorrow.
So you found the area late in the day. You're going to make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Worldwide Marine, one of our sponsors here at AIM, one of the original sponsors at AIM, and you fish with us.
Yeah, I've sponsored AIM since day one. I really believe in this catch, record, and release format, and awesome group of guys.
Well, thanks, Bob, for fishing with us as well as sponsoring us. Bring us those 7 fish tomorrow. Up next, boat number 57, the team of Ross Grothy, two Yamaha pros, Ross Grothy and Jake Lapine. Jake over here, the big guy over here, he's the one who loaned out a boat to some guys that were down. They caught a couple fish today. Thank you, Jake. We appreciate that. But Ross, one fish today that goes 1.39 pounds.
Wow. That's all I got to say. We had a good pre-fish. Jake and I had a great day today. Any day you can get out on the water. Your family's at home supporting you, cheering you on, regardless if it's a good day or not. We had a great day. We put on a lot of miles, aired out the Yamaha, and didn't burn a lot of gas. So things are good. We're going to go gas up what little gas we burn, fill up the cooler with ice, keep our water cool, and go out and have a great day again tomorrow.
All right, find those fish tomorrow. Bring us a limit right back up here tomorrow. We want to see that.
We're going to shoot for it, and if not, there's a lot of guys that are getting humbled on this bay, and I'm not going to let that get to us. We got 2 more days, so stay tuned.
All right, we'll be here. Up next, boat number 58, the team of Gil Mollett and Dave Van Oss. Gil, 6 fish today, 1 short of that 7 fish limit. Pretty good start, though, to this tournament. 14.23 pounds. Did you have a chance at number 7?
Well, we did, but I don't know if we really deserved him because I think it was number 6 or 5 that I only had like 1 foot in the boat at the end of that fish, and we did get that one in the boat. So number 7, when we lost it, I kind of figured that was karma.
Did something crazy happen? I mean, would you almost end up in the pond?
No, I was pretty much in the pond. Never done that before. I'm sitting there with the net, holding on to the swim ladder on the back of my boat with the net in one hand, and Dave here, he's trying to save me. I'm like, get the fish, I'm fine. And I just told Dave on the way in, I'm like, it was a tough day of fishing today, and we worked hard, but 20 years from now, he's going to have that story as, remember that 10-pounder I had on, and you're beating it off in the net, and then jumped in after it, and that's going to get to be a good story before it's over.
All right, well, bring us 7 tomorrow. We know they're out there. Bring us 7 tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Up next, boat number 59, the team of David Kolb and R.J. Harwood. Going once, going twice. I want to remind everybody that the weigh-in will begin again tomorrow at 5:15. Right now, currently in first place, still hanging on, the first boat that weighed in, Lynn Nicklash with 43.53 pounds. Up next, boat number 60. Yamaha Pro, Justin Schneider, and his partner, Ken Markline. 1 fish today, 2.33 pounds. What was going on?
I was pretty proud of that 1 fish at 2 o'clock when I finally caught it, though, It was a grind today, We did a lot of driving around, and I can't say enough about my Yamaha outboard. All the driving I did, we burned 17 gallons of gas, and we saw a lot of the Bay of Green Bay today. So it was a great day to be fishing, and you're not at work. So tomorrow we're going to go out, go for a big bag, and see if we can get back in it. It's a 3-day tournament. We're not going to hang our heads and cry about it. So,
any big changes in store with that one late in the day bite for tomorrow?
Being that small of a fish, I was just glad to have something. It's better than a 0, So we're not really going to let that impact our decisions. We're going to kind of watch the weather and adjust from there. So,
all right, we'll go get them tomorrow. Bring us 7 up here. Up next, boat number 61. John Schneider, come on up here, John. Last year, John finished, and his partner is Nick Schertz. Last year, John, you finished second in this event, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep. You couldn't tell it by today.
Today? No, wait. What happened?
Well, we just didn't get on them. Our fish didn't bite. We're on the right fish. We just couldn't get them to go. That's all there is to it.
Weather conditions, wind, front, the whole deal, like everybody else has been saying?
Yeah, we had some really beautiful fish and pre-fish, and if we can get those to go tomorrow, we'll be right back in it.
Do you expect that to happen? Is that the game plan?
With this south wind, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I want to see it. Fill up the card tomorrow.
What was the weight?
I see 0.
No, we weighed 3 fish.
All right. We'll get it taken care of. We do see the fish, right? All right.
It'll be posted. We'll take care of it. Okay.
Hey, we'll bring us 7 tomorrow, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Boat number 62, the team of Scott Valesky and Kenneth Rady. Scott, talk to me. What's going on out there right now?
We didn't catch a lot of fish pre-fishing, and we decided to come down south here where everyone was catching fish allegedly. We had a tough day. We lost a couple, we got one, and we were pretty happy with that one, so we'll get them tomorrow.
One fish that went 2.88 pounds. So you got a little sucked into the dock talk, huh?
We weren't catching a lot of fish north. You know, we get 2 or 3 good ones, and we wanted 7, and those look pretty good right now.
Go find 7 for us tomorrow and bring them right back up here. Catch that limit tomorrow, okay?
We will.
All right, good luck to you tomorrow. All right, I want to remind everybody, tomorrow, 5:15, we'll be right back here weighing in day 2 of the event. So make sure you tune in if you're at home. Come on down. We have our boat parade prior to that. We'll see you tomorrow.